Good morning, everyone. My name is Rocky Carlos. Today, under the guidance of my lecturer, I will present on a critical topic for Indonesia, the impact of transition from fossil fuel to renewable on Indonesia balance of payment. This presentation is part of my final examination of economic and business landscape analysis class. I will explore how Indonesia navigate the complexity in its energy landscape and the significant implication for its economy stability. Our discussion today will cover several key areas. First, we set the stage with an introduction to the global energy landscape and the ongoing transition. Then we'll dive into Indonesian current energy situation and its balance of payment. Following that, we will analyze the positive impact and potential challenge of this energy transition. We have a discussion on the impact on current and capital account. And finally, I will conclude and recommend which is related to ensure the stability external position for Indonesia. Indonesia stands at a critical position in its energy journey. Globally, there is a strong push for energy transformation, which are driven by the dual goal of mitigating climate change and enhance the energy security. For Indonesia, this means navigating its abundant renewable energy potential while still being heavily reliant on fossil fuel. This transition isn't just an environmental or technological shift. It has a macroeconomic implication. Specifically, the energy transition will directly affect Indonesian balance of payment through change in energy export and import, attracting investment and impact technology transfer. And this shift presents both opportunity and challenge for the country economic stability. Let's look at Indonesia's current energy situation. Fossil fuel continue to dominate, with coal accounting for about 39.69% of the primary energy mix in 2023 and approximately 61% of the power generation. While Indonesia is the world's largest coal exporter, it is also a net oil importer, and overall energy consumption is increased, is driven by industry and transportation. On the other hand, renewable energy utilization is still low, and the key barrier include fossil fuel subsidies, the monopoly structure of PLN, regulatory uncertainty, and significant financing gap. Regarding the balance of payment of Indonesia has experienced deficit in Q1 2025 is around 0.78 billion USD, and the Q2 2024 is around 0.56 billion. This highlights the critical importance of managing foreign exchange flow, especially those tied to energy sector. Globally, fossil fuel still dominates and high consumption and CO2 emission, but renewable energy is growing rapid in 2023. This global trend presents both opportunity and challenge for both global and Indonesia economic stability and balance of payment. The energy transition offers several significant positive impact for Indonesia balance of payment. The first, as a net oil importer, shifting to renewable can reduce the need of oil import and saving valuable foreign exchange. Although Indonesia export coal, there is a decrease in domestic coal reliance could free up more coal for export and reduce overall fossil fuel needs. Secondly, increased investment is crucial. Renewable energy projects require substantial investment estimated around 97.3 billion USD for around 2023 until 2030. This can attract significant foreign direct investment and green financing. which can improve the financial account of balance of payment. Initiatives like the Just Energy Transition Partnership have already committed around 20 billion USD to support this transition. And the third is the development of domestic renewable energy manufacturing can create new industry and diversify export, positioning Indonesia as a regional leader in clean energy solution and boost the current account. And the fourth, investment in renewable energy are expected to boost GDP and create jobs. And finally, the diversify the energy mix exchange will can stabilize the rupiah exchange rate and the overall balance of payment. Despite the numerous benefits, the energy transition is not without a challenge and risk. One major hurdle is the high initial investment cost, while there are financing commitment, which is significant finding gap around 3% of total energy transition plan and investment need could become a fiscal burden if adequate financial support isn't secure. Furthermore, the initial import share for renewable energy technology and component may strain the current account in the short term. And secondly, there's a concern about technology dependent, which reliant on foreign technology and expertise in renewable energy development. It could lead to foreign exchange outflow through service and royalty payment. And thirdly, a decline in fossil fuel export revenue due to decreasing global demand for coal could put a pressure on Indonesia's current account if not offset by non-fossil export. And lastly, this is related socio-economic impact, which are critical and could lead to job losses in the fossil fuel sector. And there is necessary to robust retaining program and social support to mitigate negative impact on community. Beyond the direct economic impact on the balance of payment, renewable energy offer inherent advantage. They are environmentally friendly and do not pollute, which is why they are often called clean energy. They are also safer for people's health as they don't generate harmful waste and are relatively easy to dismantle. Crucially, they have residual unlimited potential for producing energy being generated from inexhaustible sources like the sun, wind, and water movement. And lastly, renewable and can help create jobs in new growing sector, bringing a positive economic impact, particularly to the region where these installations are built. To accelerate Indonesia clean energy transition strategy, policy adaptations, and innovative business model are essential. For policy adaptation, Indonesia can adopt stable incentive which implement consistent tax credit or feed-in tariff to reduce financial risk for renewable project, and set stronger renewable target, which introduce clear and enforcement renewable portfolio standard. And the third is enhanced net metering policy, which can improve existing rooftop solar regulation to ensure fair export credit, incentive consumer adoption. For business model, the key strategy will include the third-party ownership and allow third-party company to own, finance, and operate solar installation, removing initial cost barrier for consumer. And the second is related community solar, which can develop share solar array and providing clean energy access to residents without suitable roof, such as renter. And the third is Enable buyer aggregation, which allows smaller energy consumer like businesses and munificated to full resources to negotiate better renewable energy deal. In conclusion, the transition renewable energy offer great potential to significantly strengthen Indonesian balance of payment in the long run, primarily through import saving, increased investment, and export diversification. However, this path is not without significant challenge, particularly related to financing, regulatory hurdle, and socio-economic impact that must be strategically addressed. Therefore, I recommend the following policy reform, which are create a stable and effective regulatory framework, domestic supply chain development, which can encourage local industry to produce renewable energy component to reduce import dependency. And the third, economic diversification, which can accelerate the development of higher value-added export sector. And the third, capacity building, which strengthen the relevant institution to accelerate renewable energy project and effectively manage the transition. And the last, this is related innovative financing, which actively seek larger and more innovative funding source to bridge investment gap. Here are the reference that contribute to the information presented in this analysis. This academic paper and report provide the credible input for our discussion today. Thank, thank you for your attention. I'm not. I'm now open to any question you may regarding the impact of Indonesia transition on its balance of payment. Thank you and good morning and bye everyone.